Next, what I want to do is point out to you the 6 major world trade routes that we're going to be talking about and using in world history too. If you look at the eastern hemisphere of the world here, of course, Europe and Asia and Africa had not discovered the western hemisphere at this point before 1500. So what we're going to do is look at how Europe and Asia and Europe and Africa were able to actually communicate with each other through these different trade routes. The first one is what's called the Silk Road. The Silk Road was very important because it brought goods across the middle of Asia here from China all the way across to the Ottoman Empire, which was kind of the middle of trade in the world. China was known for trading things like paper, the compass, silk, and porcelain. We still talk about porcelain today as China. If you come this way, the Chinese actually used a route called the Maritime Indian Ocean route. And that ended here in the Red Sea. And it also ended over here in the Ottoman Empire. So the Chinese were able to get their paper and their compass and their silk and so on over here to the Middle East by using this maritime or ocean, specifically Indian Ocean, trade route. The third trade route we're going to look at linked the Black Sea up here, the Black Sea here with the Baltic Sea up here, okay? And this is called Northern European River Trade, okay? And you can see primarily the product that was brought along here was a product called amber, which is made of a sap, and it is actually a type of jewelry. If you come over here to Europe, Europe is infiltrated with rivers. And so Europe basically traded back and forth across the Mediterranean Sea here and up into Europe by way of rivers, okay? So if we look at European trade in general, Europe traded down this way out into the Mediterranean, and then they would come across this way and again end up in the Ottoman Empire. You can see this Ottoman Empire, which I am going to put a big O around for Ottoman Empire. You can see their importance in world trade. They were kind of the center of world trade. So medicine and astronomy and knowledge about mathematics and so on moved its way from places like India here into the Middle East. Products from China and so on ended up here in the Middle East, and then products from Europe ended here in the Middle East. So the Ottoman Empire was kind of a center for trade. The Ottoman Empire itself traded things like tile and traded products eventually like coffee. The last of the trade routes that we need to talk about are across North Africa here, and this trade route is very important. It is the trans-Saharan trade because it went trans or across the Sahara Desert, and it connected the Songhai Empire up here to the Ottoman Empire. Again, you can see the importance of the Ottoman Empire in worldwide trade.